Robotic CNC machine tending. When does it make sense? If you're a manufacturer contracted to produce high volumes of a machine product, a custom machine tending solution will help you achieve longer uninterrupted run times when compared to any out-of-the-box automated solution. Of course, every application depends on volumes and margins, but not all the parts have to be exactly the same. For instance, you could manufacture a line of steel fittings, and each of the different sizes would still count towards the total number of units for that year. This is because all of the parts would be manufactured with the same tools and machines, and they would be handled with the same robot. If you're producing roughly 10,000 units per year of your product, you may want to look into robotic automation. A custom automated machine tending solution can accommodate many different sizes of products and is the best way to optimize your machine utilization. If you have a high volume of regularly ordered parts, but no contract guaranteeing these volumes, then a flexible automated machine tending solution might be the thing for you. It'll help you transition and set up quickly to change between different product runs. If you're frequently producing batches of 100, 300 or more parts, it might make sense to implement one of these solutions. And reliability is the most important factor, as well as how quickly you can change over and set up for a new job. A proper solution will account for your specific application, including volumes and margins. And don't forget to make sure that the education and support are on point, because your machinists and operators may not know how to run or configure the robot. If you've done the hard work of optimizing your CNC G-code programs and your cycle times are so short that your operator has difficulty tending multiple machines, then it might make sense to automate this application. Implementing robots into your shop can allow one operator to manage multiple machining work cells with minimal downtime. This will also empower your operator to spend more time improving the manufacturing process rather than completing repetitive tasks. If you can only fit one part into the CNC machine at a time, you may want to automate the part swapping process. Taking finished parts out of the machine and putting raw stock in the machine is a repetitive task that can easily be completed by a robot or a custom Cartesian gantry arm, which leaves your operator to work on more intricate tasks. A good example of this is when you're running turned parts on a lathe and the diameter is too large for a bar feeder or the chuck bore. There are Cartesian robots such as the Haas automatic part loader to do this job. However, the unit has a limited raw stock capacity and therefore a limited runtime. It is also, as far as I know, only compatible with Haas CNC machines. In contrast, a custom Cartesian or robotic work cell will give you a superior runtime but may take longer to implement. If you're running heavy parts that require lift assistance, like an overhead crane or a jib crane, you may want to consider a robotic work cell. Nobody wants to be the hero that leans into the machine with a 20-kilogram chunk of steel every 30 minutes of the day. Using the crane increases loading time, and manually loading the machine will eventually cause serious injury to the operator. Robots are definitely the best option for this type of work, since high payload models can easily and quickly maneuver heavy loads repeatedly. Heavy loads and manual labor really start to weigh down on your employees after a while, and by giving them a helping arm, you're helping them stay rejuvenated and engaged in their work. If you need to increase machine uptime by running evenings and weekends, but you can't find people for those shifts, it may be time to automate your manufacturing. Robots don't take days off, they don't make weekend plans, and they work overtime without question. By adding automation to your shop, you can ensure that more of the essential business activities occur between 8 and 4 when management is present, which will save you a ton of headaches. And that's 7 reasons why robotic CNC machine tending might be right for your business. If you want to reference any of these points, I've included the timestamps in the description below. If you're still here, you're probably a manufacturer wanting to automate, but you might be wondering, how much human intervention is required to run a robotic work cell? Well, we've done a video, it's only 3 minutes long, and you can check it out here.